What would you do if your child fell seriously ill or got injured from an accident that needed expensive outpatient treatment? Or what if something happened to you and you weren't around to provide for them anymore? If your answer is, I'm not sure yet, then this video is definitely for you. Today, we are diving into the 5 essential types of child insurance policies you can get in Singapore. We'll talk about why they matter, what they cover, and how to pick the right ones for your child, even if you are just starting out. Hi, I'm Fer from Dollar Bureau, a personal finance platform that talks about insurance, investments, and financial planning. Let's get right into it. First, why should you get insurance for your child in Singapore? Because let's be real, life happens. Whether it's a sudden illness, an accident, or a disability, having insurance means your child can get the care they need without putting a strain on your wallet. And beyond protection, some insurance plans double up as savings or investment tools, helping you build up funds for their education, wedding, or even their future home. It's really about a peace of mind. When you know your child is financially covered, you can plan for their future confidently and focus on what truly matters, their well being and growth. Now that we know the why, let's explore the types of insurance that helps make that peace of mind a reality, starting with the most basic plan that every child in Singapore already has, and that's MediShield Life. MediShield Life is Singapore's compulsory health insurance scheme. The best part, your child is automatically covered from birth. It's designed to cover large hospital bills and selected outpatient treatments, especially in public hospitals under Class B2 or C wards. So, yes, it's helpful in emergencies and it's always there in the background. But it's meant to keep healthcare affordable, not luxurious. If you prefer your child to have comfort, a higher ward class in public hospitals or even private hospital treatments would be needed. That's where you might want to consider beefing up the coverage with something a little bit more flexible, and that is an integrated shield plan. Think of integrated shield plans, also known as a shield plan, as a top up to MediShield Life. They give your child access to private hospitals, better wards in public hospitals, and offer significantly higher claim limits. And if you want to reduce any out of pocket expenses further, be sure to top it up with a rider that waives off your deductibles and reduces your co-payment. This way, you don't have to worry about expensive hospital bills while making sure your baby is receiving the best care. But even with the best hospital plan, not every mishap leads to a hospital bed. That's where another type of insurance steps in to cover the everyday stuff. Number 2 is personal accident insurance. Kids are adventurous and sometimes a little too fearless. From scraped knees to dental mishaps and even things like dengue or HFMD, personal accidents insurance steps in where hospital plans may not. It helps cover outpatient treatments, GP visits, TCM sessions, and more. Some even provide hospital cash benefits or even educational funds in case a parent is injured or passes away unexpectedly. So while health insurance handles the big stuff, personal accident plans fill in the small but frequent gaps. Together, they create a more complete safety net. Now, if you're the kind of parent who's already thinking long term, we're talking years into the future, this next policy might catch your interest. Life insurance. This one actually divides opinions. After all, life insurance is usually meant to replace income, and kids don't have any. But some parents still go for it, and here's why. Premiums are much lower when you buy early, and it locks in coverage even if health issues develop later. Plus, if you get a whole life plan, it covers with cash value, which your child can use for their education, a wedding, or even a first home. Some plans also allow your child to increase their coverage in adulthood without medical checkups. It's not essential for every family, but if you're playing the long game, it's definitely something to consider. But what if your goal is more structured savings rather than protection? That's exactly where endowment plans come in. Endowment plans combine savings and insurance. You contribute regularly over a set period, and at the end, your child receives a lump sum payout. It's commonly used to fund education, but you can also use it for other milestones like a wedding or a home purchase. There's usually a guaranteed portion plus potential bonuses depending on the investment performance of the insurer. And if something happens to you along the way, most plans still honor the payout. You can even give them the plan when they turn 18. It's a great way to give your child a head start. Now let's talk about one of the most important and emotionally challenging types of protection: critical illness insurance. We hope we never need it, but if your child gets diagnosed with a serious illness, critical illness insurance can make a world of difference. It pays out a lump sum upon diagnosis, giving you financial breathing room during a tough time. You might use it for medical bills, alternative treatments, or even take time off work to be with your child. Some plans are even designed to cover juvenile conditions or congenital issues. And the best time to get this coverage? When your child is still young and healthy. Premiums are lower and there are fewer to no exclusions. As one of our partnered financial advisors put it, it's about giving families options, not more stress. So, with all these options on the table, how do you figure out what makes the most sense for your family? Here's the reality: you don't need to buy everything all at once. Start with what's essential, like MediShield Life, which you already have, and maybe add on an integrated shield plan. Then, as your finances improve, consider layering on personal accident coverage, critical illness plans, or even an endowment or a life insurance policy. Every family is different and your child's needs will evolve too. So, work within your budget, plan for the long term, and review your choices every few years. And if you're feeling unsure or overwhelmed, don't worry, that is totally normal. We work with licensed financial advisors who can help you make sense of it all and personalize a plan that works for your goals. If that sounds helpful, I'll drop a link in the description for a free no pressure chat. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more practical financial tips. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.